Hello everyone, I'm Martian coming to you with another StarCraft 2 commentary. Today, on Daybreak LE, we have a PvZ matchup. But before anything else, let's go ahead and introduce the player spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of, not Cloud Kingdom, but Daybreak. We have LiquidZenio. And spawning in the top right, we have our Blue Protoss player, Jim. Just Jim. Jimmy's. Jimmy's. I feel like I'll be making that wordplay a lot this matchup. But anyways, got this game off of the LiquidZenio replay pack. If you haven't got it already, I suggest you getting a lot of good replays in here. It's the Razor replay pack of the week. Lots of ZVPs, ZVTs, and ZVZs. If you're into that kind of thing, it is awesome. And I will be trying. I'll do my best to cast every game from that playlist. So, absolutely, I'm excited to see what's going to go down in this game. Looks like Xenia is getting that 14th drone, and he is saving up for that spawning pool. He's already got a drone in position. Boom! Instantaneous, he got it. And so it's going to be playing safe. Looks like Jim is saving up, banking that gas, and he looks like he is going to save up for a Nexus here. So once he gets, did I say gas? God, minerals. Once he gets to the amount of minerals, 400 to be exact, he should throw down that Nexus. And probe, just a little bit of mineral harass here, just tickling each and every drone here. He is in position to ready to throw down the hatchery. And yes, Jim going Nexus first, being super greedy. And but Xenia not looking to come out with a hatchery just yet. He's actually going to instead make queens and zerglings, and he's going to go straight. He's got the zerglings rallied straight to his natural. For a minute there, I was like straight over there. I was like, oh god, that could do massive amounts of damage here. And Jim kind of realizing that, like, whoa, this hatchery is really late, and he's going to go straight towards the natural of Jim. So Jim's base is going to get his jimmies rustled here if he doesn't put up a cannon very shortly. And we're going to see how much are these links going to scoot by. They're going to try to take out this cannon. Jim is trying to save desperately enough for another building just to throw down here to completely wall off. And the Zerglings are now knocking at the front door of Jim, and he doesn't get it. So is he going to try to go for this cannon? No, he's going straight into the main here. Not to get completely surrounded by these probes, but as these lings are just running around being annoying, these probes are not mining anything. So he needs to, and he can't afford to not like let these lings run around, because he'll pick off probes every day. But Xenia 4 Zerglings in the main base of Jim. But meanwhile, back here taking his third, taking his natural, pretty safe for right now. And he's going to try to dip in and out, try to take out a few Zerglings. One does go down. Now it's forced to probes again. So Xenia doing lots of economic damage, even though he's only killed one probe so far. He's still doing tons of damage, and these Zerglings are like almost full health now. So. But probe coming in, getting another scout out on this third here. Wouldn't be surprised to see Proxy Pylon settled down somewhere near here, just so he can start warping in if he does some sort of 4-gate. Cybernetics Core just up. First Zealot finally out, going to try to deal with these Zerglings here. And yeah, he's just going to like, oh god, there's a Zealot here. So I don't know what Xenia is going to do with these Zerglings. Just going to play wing around the Rosie. Might want to sacrifice all of them and just try to take out as many probes as he can. A slice going down from the Zealot here, taking out one of these Zerglings here. And the ring around the Rosie has begun. So I want to keep an eye on that. Xenia taking his first and second gas, not taking it in his main here. a nice, fun little trick just to trick your opponent. If he does scout into your natural, he's like, oh god, he's already got his gas, second and third gases, third and fourth numbers. Jeez, Marshy, third and fourth gases up. He's like, oh, he's going to do some sort of tech heavy build, but it's all just a front, just so he can get more, a better mineral income right now. And Zenio, he is doing a fantastic job of keeping these Zerglings alive. I could never have done this. My attention span is just not that great. And finally, some tech going down, or more gateways being thrown down in the main of Gem here. Yeah, these Zerglings have been in here for like at least 4 minutes now. This is insane. I would be so annoyed, and Zini is just doing a good job of keeping them alive. This is definitely a micro and macro test, and he's doing a very good job of it. He hasn't been supply blocked at all. He's been constantly injecting, and I'm really interested, or maybe he's just got units queued up. I want to click on these Zerglings. No, he's actively clicking them around. So very good play. Observer on the map for Jim here. Twilight Council going down. He does. Jim does decide to show this here, but will he cancel it and try to go Immortal instead? And that might be what he does. Or no, he's just going to let it finish. So he is going to start pumping out robotics, the robotics bay or robotics facility, pumping out Immortals. So he does look like he's wants to go for some sort of Sentry Immortal play, but is he? I think he's actually just going to take his own third. Now that he finally has those pesky Zerglings out the way. Lots of Zerglings out for Zenio right now. Getting +1 care plays, +1 attack, and speed just now kicking in. So he will be able to, he does see this go down, so Zenio trying to save his Overlord here. So lots of Zerglings on the map right now. Like to see where just almost done. Yes, about, I would say 3/5 of the way done here. And Zerglings want to come by, try to do a run by here. And here comes the army. Will he get a surround on this Nexus? And will he try to take it out? Stutter stepping his Zerglings, saying it's not going to be enough. Just going to come back, testing the waters of Jim's army. Not trying to rustle his Jimmies just yet. But he's about to. Shake him on up. But Sentry Zealot, pretty darn good against Pureling. So, an Infestation Pit going down in Zenio's base, boom, right here. Infestation Pit. And so it looks like he's going to go Ling Infestor, possibly into Broodlord Infestor. And he's getting all the right upgrades for that Broodlord Infestor army. He is grabbing his fourth, and he is going to try to go into the main here, or he's going to get a full surround. Or try to get a full surround, but these force fields are just too good. He is going to kill off a couple of probes here. Going to nibble them on down, but not a very good engagement by Zenio. He did get a few probe kills for his troubles, but not as many as he would like. And a Blink being researched from the Twilight Council. Drop with 2 Zealots here. Probably going to see 2 more being warped in and sucked back up into the Warp Prism. And LiquidZenio has no idea, no defenses down at his third, very naked third. He just got a queen to deal with it, and all of his Zerglings are way, way across the map. And he's going to try to go for it again here, but he knows that's not the best idea. And here comes the drop happening. 1 probe goes down, only 1, 2 finally does go down. But and here comes the swarm of Zerglings coming straight back, and Jim is actually going to take this opportunity to push out and gain positional rounds over his very fast and mobile counterpart. And the queen does go down at the third, and this fourth might be actually under a lot of pressure. The creep spread not actually going to see this army, but he does see it at the Zelnaga Watchtower. And here comes the Zerglings. He is going to just kind of sacrifice this fourth here. Going to watch it die. And Fester's just about to pop here. Coming from a flank around. Okay, good. Okay, force fields here. But these Zealots are just trying to hold their own. Drones even being pulled to fight here. Infested Terrans being thrown out everywhere. And War Prison does go down with an Immortal inside, and everything finally gets cleared up here. But not a bad attack. He has established his third gem has, and he did get a robotic spike, so he does have the possibility of producing Colossi if he chose to get extended thermal lance. Just doesn't have the minerals just yet. I'd like to see him start it very soon. +3 on the way as well. The Hive just now starting out for Xenia. He does already have a Spire up, and he is getting Queens. He's getting +2 weapons, +2 attack. +2, range and +2 melee. But he does have a good 8 investors out earning that. He's taken his 4th again. Creep spread's pretty good. Like to see a little bit better down this side as that whole army just kind of moved in without being even detected, really. A bunch of Zerglings out, going to completely just destroy that probe. Not even a chance in hell for that probe to get away. And first Colossi coming out very soon. Getting we've got another one queued up. But Archons, Zealots, the Sentries are pretty much the most anti-Zergling force you will ever see against in the Protoss matchup, unless we have like a Colossi in there as well. But 14 roaches. Going to try to pull a quick one on Jim. Going to switch into roaches, but Jim does have 2 Immortals, and he does have an Archon and a fair amount of Sentries. And so he's actually going to push out right now. Did he see? He did not see the Greater Spire going up. I guess it's just another preemptive attack. But there is just so many Infestors here. 14 Infestors. They're going to try to get a good funk on that army. A couple of Zealots being attacked. Infestors get out there with their lives. So a lot of the shields down on these Zealots. But Proxy Pylons going up all across the map for Jim. But there is just a lot of Spine Crawlers and a lot of Infestors here, and this is going to get really scary really quick. So we're going to see how Jim handles his army. Has charge been completed? Yes, it has. So these Zealots can just charge forward real quick and not get clumped up, because here comes the Infestors. Oh, sick bungles on this army. The Zealots are completely kept in the back here, and the units are still going to be kept down there. Force field's not that great. Infestors are out on the map. Want to get rid of this single Colossi here, and but still, most of Xenio's army is trapped behind those force fields. Roaches just now emerging, taking out 1 Archon, but force field's a little bit better this time, catching these roaches off guard. And Xenio is plummeting his supply, only having these Infestors. No Broodlords out just yet. He needs to start morphing in Broodlords. He needs to buy as much time as possible. He is going to try to take out that Colossi, but he does not need to lose any more Corruptors. And 62 Zerglings in production for Xenia, and that will definitely take out this army. No more Zealots being warped in, just nothing but pure Stalker. And finally, good fungals going down. The Corruptor is going to come in and try to take out this Colossi, and he will get it done. But still, he is out of Zerglings, only producing 6 Roaches and 4 Zerglings right now, and he still has no more. He has no Broodlords, and this 4th will go down. And he's going to rely on these Spine Crawlers just to rely on just a little bit of time, but he is going to go straight for the heart of the Zerg and going straight into Xenio's base. Jim not getting his jimmies rustled. He is going all out right now. He has taken this 4th. The Hive looks like it will go down. But does he have Broodlords moving? Yes, he does. He's got 6 on the way, so not all over just yet, but a lot of tech is going to go down. The Hive taking on substantial amounts of damage, and yeah, that completely gets cleaned up here. So 2 bases going down for Jim here, trying to retake his Xenia, trying to take his 4th, but with these Spine Crawlers, he is going to slow it down just a little bit. Where are the Broodlords? Broodlords just finally getting in here, but are the Infestors in position? We might just get a huge blink underneath these Broodlords. Broodlords finally here, and I don't think Xenia just doesn't have enough, and there's the huge blink under. Good fungals. The stutter step back with the Broodlords, but there is just so many Broodlords. Finally, Zergling is going to come in here and try to clean this up. Only 2 Broodlords remaining, and it does look like Xenio is going to hold for time being. The Colossi, the awkward guy at the party, is just like, oh, I want to be here, and then he's dead. Zealous being coming back home, but very, very good attack from Jim. Granted, he lost most of his army, but he took out 2 whole bases of the Zerg and took out a bunch of Broodlords as well. So it's going to be a while for Broodlords to come back out into the army or get a good, healthy Broodlord count. But he does have tons of Zerglings right now, and that can be pretty scary as a Protoss opponent. These are 3-1 Zerglings. No Carapace upgrades just yet, but when you have that many, it kind of doesn't really matter anymore. Zealots Congo lining to the Zerg's 5th now. Bunch of Spinecrawlers going down, but this Congo line of Zealots is going to make its way before the Spinecrawlers are able to get up and running. So Zerglings are going to come in to help this army. He's going to get a good surround off, but these are +3 Zealots, but it doesn't matter. They evaporate fairly quickly to a full surround of Zerglings. Protoss thinking about moving out across the map, but deciding not to, pulling back just a little bit. And there's just so many Zerglings. More Zealots being warped and getting a full surround, being flanked forward, the Stalkers say, and Jim taking his 5th as well. So this is a very good game. I'd like to see a mothership start coming out, even being thought of by Jim here, but another huge engagement here. Stalkers and Zealots, lots of Zerglings, lots of Broodlords, lots of Infestors, and Jim's going to have to find the perfect engagement here. He does only have 1 Colossi, so these Broodlings are going to stay for a very long time. The Infestors coming in good fungal on these Stalkers, not allowing them to move up just yet. Might grab a Broodlord, and for his troubles here, two Colossi here going to make short work of these Broodlings. And is he just going to try to take out this 4th? I'm not quite sure. He's focus firing the hatchery now. Not a good decision. Because these Broodlings are just doing so much damage, and Jim's army is just getting completely devastated. And this is not looking good for Jim at all. Now another surround with these Zerglings on the Stalkers here. We'll be able to blink away, but oh, his own Warpin is blocking his Stalkers. And finally this gets cleaned up by Zealots, but at what cost? Good healthy Broodlord count right now, good Infestor count right now. Not that many Fungals available, but Jim does have 5 bases up, so he needs to get on his macro horse and go. More Archons needs to be made. He needs to get that mothership out, because right now this is what it's all boiling down to. Because Jim you just can't deal with a Broodlord Infestor army. A small pack of Lynx coming out, going to try to go and take out this 5th. Is going to take out a ton of probes, and good harassment coming out from Zenio. As you see here, is he going to go for? He is going to try to take out these rocks. In the meantime, he's getting the full surround on this Nexus, and this Nexus is going down super duper quick, and Jim just can't get there in time. He's going to take out a bunch of probes as well, and maybe even getting a Stalker or 2. Not quite sure there. But Sacrificial Zealot coming out from Jim, and right now it is 200 supply to 125 supply. So many Broodlords right now, 12 Broodlords in total. Jim trying to take his 5th once more, but these Zerglings are just going to do so much damage. Not that many Zealots, just a bunch of Stalkers here, and he's going to go for it again. He's actually hiding these Zerglings, fighting back and forth here, but still no mothership coming from Jim. I'm pretty sure Jim just doesn't want to even get a mothership this game. Just not feeling it. Changelings coming out good. Fungals there, and now the Broodlords are in position, and such good Fungals coming out from Zenio. He's going to wipe out all of these Stalkers. These Colossi are going to have a bad day. They will. Actually, they get away just scot-free there. So not bad from Jim. But now the Broodlords are just pushing up. Oh, huge blink under by Zenio, or by Jim. Not really getting that many Broodlords, only getting 3, and that's the GG. Jim has left the game, and look here, I completely missed. That's another Zergling run by here. Jim finally just getting us started for the mothership. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And if my information is in the comments section of the video, if you do have a game you would like to be casted, just tweet at me, message me on YouTube, message me on Reddit. I will I'll be more than happy to cast your games. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.